All right, Pisces, you pulled some difficult ones here, but we're going to get through this. So now, from Lay Vampire, you pulled That Death Will Come, mortal, finite, and fragile. And then from Chakra Wisdom, you pulled Complacency. Now, that death will come. The blessing says, knowing that we have one lifetime at a time to make changes, learn lessons, and move closer to the true purpose of our soul is a blessing. Knowing that each lifetime must not be wasted is a precious gift that compels us to lead lives of meaning. Working with this card says it is time to honestly create meaning in each day and to choose to make the very best of the time you have. Every day is a gift. Make it count. It is time to live more fully and to make a list of what your dreams and plans are. It is time to know that in whatever way you feel trapped, you are killing yourself before life is taken from you. Kill the thing that is killing you. Now, I think that the thing that is killing you is this feeling of complacency. The very first quote for this card says, I am feeling the loss of my dreams. The inspiration says that this is a warning not to give up. Beware of coasting along in a situation that is not what you really want. You will never be fulfilled by the unmet dreams of others. The personal question says, how can I redefine my dreams? How can I stop procrastinating? The key ideas are finding self-nourishment, leaving dreams unrealized, feeling depleted, time for deep rest, lack of motivation, and holding back. So for some of you, the big time message is that your life is too short to be wasting on situations that you feel stuck in. Your dreams may be passing you by. And for some of you, I worry that you feel okay with being in that. All right, Pisces, here we go. Here is the energy coming through, the Six of Cups of the past. I worry that some of you are stuck with the past or thoughts of the past. What I like about this card is it depicts the woman walking away from thoughts of the past and being okay and having learned from it. But for some of you, it could just be, you going back and, feeling some nostalgia, right? But, I kind of worry here a little bit with the oracle cards, but we shall see. In the past, yeah. Yuck. I hate that damn card, especially for water signs, the Four of Cups. So now, in the past, there may have been this emotional, lethargic feeling where things just don't feel like they're good enough. It is talking about boredom and apathy. And for some of you, it could be that, you're just not happy with what you have, hoping that something better will come along. Maybe you're not seeing offers being made or you're rejecting them. But for some reason, you keep looking at the past. And that past feeling of blah, which is no good. In the present, the Eight of Pentacles. So, for some of you, it may have to do with work. Now, in terms of the energy, when you're looking at the Eight of Pentacles, this is somebody who is enjoying what they're doing. They're refining their skills. And they're seeing the results of the hard work that they're putting through. It is about busting your ass and having to put in some work here. And for some of you, it's this boredom with the work that you're doing. For some of you, you may be busting your ass and not seeing the results that you want, looking at the Four of Cups. But then on the other hand, it's going to take a lot of work for you to get out of that feeling. And that may be what you're working toward too. I don't think that with the Six of Cups, this is something that you're wanting to recreate here, looking at your past with the Four of Cups. But I do kind of get the feeling, though, that for some of you, you're tired of working towards something that just isn't producing the results that you're wanting here, looking at the Four of Cups. You're busting your ass here, but damn it, come on now, let's start seeing some better things is kind of what it feels like. Patience, needing to have patience, so future conditions, temperance, and temperance looks good. So, here's the thing, it goes back to, the feeling of you busting your ass here to, get to the spot where you're happy with the results that you're seeing. But temperance is just saying that, don't expect an immediate outcome. You're being guided to take the right steps, absolutely, with temperance being there. But You have to have that nice balance between what you are feeling and what you are doing. There is no point in busting your ass towards something that you do not have a love for, you know? And I think for some of you, you may be trying to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I need to get out of this like emotional blah funk, right? If I'm going to put in the hard work here, I have to really start loving what I'm doing here. In temperance, you're trying to get that nice equal balance going on here between how you're thinking and feeling about what it is that you're working toward. But again, patience, needing to have a little bit of patience. Oh, look at it. It's beautiful. Perfect. I'm telling you, you definitely have some really beautiful guidance around you. It looks great. The star. Just go with the flow. Let things happen the way they need to. As long as you're putting in the effort here, there's no reason why there can't be, this hope. This feeling of hope, renewed sense of hope in what you're working toward and what you're busting your ass on. Healing. It's perfect. And healing of the past and healing of past emotions as well. Perfect. It's perfect. But again, the big thing is here, right? Even flow. And being able to just kind of go with the things that are happening. Don't stay complacent. Don't stay complacent in that kind of like blah emotional feeling. In your environment, the Knight of Swords, wow. I kind of get a good feeling around that just because of what you're pulling here. For some of you, you're like trying to quickly move the hell away from those kinds of emotions that are going to drag you down. Now, on the other hand, with the Knight of Swords, right, if you're going to bust your ass, damn it, you're doing it with conviction. And it looks really good. I don't feel anything bad around it. Just don't be too hasty. And again, don't expect to see immediate results here. There is a need for patience, right? And going with the flow. But I do like it as far as you know what? It's like I felt crappy about this before. I'm going to really start putting in the effort here with the Eight of Pentacles, and I'm moving forward with absolute conviction and knowing that I am doing the right thing. So, I don't feel anything really bad around it in terms of what you're working at here. Your hopes and your fears, the Magician, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Manifesting some cool ass shit. This to me is more like you needing to have a little bit more confidence in your abilities. I mean, seriously, even though you may not be seeing anything immediate here, right? Again, you have to have patience, but you also have to have confidence in, you have what you need to create what you want. You have the skills to do this. You have the tools that you need. I just feel like, with the Four of Cups being the past coming through, you have to have faith here. You have to have faith in yourself, in your ability to manifest what it is you're busting your ass with here. But, again, hoping to manifest some cool ass shit, and there's no reason why you can't. Now with that Eight of Pentacles being there, hell yeah. You put in the work here and you're doing it with conviction, absolutely you're going to manifest some beautiful results. Oh, very nice. Very, very nice, Pisces. I like it. I like it. The Three of Pentacles. Now, for some of you, it could be you, really putting in the effort here towards something new, looking at the three. And again, if you have busted your ass towards something that wasn't producing the results that you wanted, you're still willing to put in the effort here, and where you come out at looks really good. Now, the Three of Pentacles does talk about working with other people, though, too, toward a common goal. So you may be working with some other people here, but what you're working toward is good. It's good. It's just you need to get out of that feeling of complacency. Life is too short not to do the things that you're wanting to do. And there's no point in busting your ass on something that you don't have a love for, But it looks really good. And I think for a lot of you, you're clearing up some emotions from the past. There's like a renewed sense of effort here and determination. But again, for some of you, it does have to do with moving into, one spot here into something new in terms of work. But it looks really good. I don't even want to clarify it because I think it's perfect. Whatever you're working toward is going to produce the results that you want. But then more importantly, too, with the Three of Pentacles, there's recognition there, too, for the work that you're doing. And that may have been the problem before, not being appreciated for the skills that you do have, and maybe there's just a need here for you to be patient and just continue to do, what you're doing. Live from your heart. Oh, yes. Clear communication. What is your truth? What is your truth? And again, it goes back to that feeling of conviction here, living from your heart. Absolutely. And it goes back to what I was saying. Why waste time working your ass off towards something that you don't have a love for, right? Detachment, needing to detach from that emotional funk and detach yourself from this idea that you need to stay complacent in something that isn't worthy of you. It's perfect. It's perfect. The throat chakra. Absolutely. What is your truth? And speak your truth. Be able to clearly communicate the way that you're feeling, what you're wanting. But, also too, with the star and temperance being there, you have to be willing to kind of go with the flow of events here and let things happen the way they need to. But it's perfect. Absolutely. Oh, very nice. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. This to me is saying that, for some of you, you may have been put through a situation here where you have held back from opening up to, loving people, right? Life is too short. Life is too short, right? So now is the time for you to open up to, new love coming into your life. But I do like seeing that. It is safe for you to love. Flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Absolutely. So for Pisces, if you are happy in a relationship, it's time to be happy, to be flirty, to keep things light. It looks really good. Absolutely. Now, when it comes to, and I'm going back to it is safe for you to love, that it's so important. It's so important when you go through really difficult relationships and, we have a tendency to kind of cling on to that. My husband puts it that he pays for the mistakes of others, but, he's fully willing to deal with it. But that is where, it is safe for you to love comes in. It's a reminder that even though you may have been through really difficult things in the past, it doesn't mean that all your relationships have to be that way. Don't shut yourself off to experiencing new love. But Pisces, I like this reading. I really do feel like for some of you, you may be tired of busting your ass and not seeing results. But I think that you will, and I think that you will get the recognition that you deserve. All right, Pisces, so I like this reading in terms of where you're headed to now. I do think that some of you are definitely going to get what you deserve as far as recognition for the hard work that you're doing because you are busting your ass. And I do think that with the Four of Cups here, you may be feeling blah about it. You know what I mean? There's no point in doing something that you don't have a love for. But I do think that for some of you, you may be tired of working so hard and not seeing any results. But, you're just going to have to be patient here. And with the star, there's going to be a renewed sense of hope. And definitely it's important here to just kind of go with the flow of events, right? Just be within your part of the universe and just go with it. It's going to lead to a spot here where I feel like you're going to have a little bit more energy here. But, also here, being able to clearly communicate what your truth is here. But I feel like you're moving forward with a lot of conviction. And again, live from your heart. There's no point in spending time with things that you're not happy with. And again, complacency, right? And death. That death will come, right? You're ending a major phase in your life, and it's going to open up into a new one. And you don't want to hang on to thoughts of the past. If I bust my ass, I bust my ass, and I get no recognition for it, because I feel like you are going to get there. And again, Temperance is saying that, you need to be patient, but you will be guided here. You have guidance around you. But I do feel that some of you need to have a little bit more confidence in yourself, in your abilities, and what you're able to do here with the Magician. There's no reason why you can't manifest some cool ass shit. Hell yeah. It's just, I think some of you may be lacking a little bit of confidence because you have busted your ass but haven't seen any recognition or any results. But I do think that you get there with the Three of Pentacles. Now, in terms of working with somebody, it could be, the Earth sign, the King of Pentacles, but I do feel like that has to do with your success as well. And you moving from, again, that death will come and death falling out and then complacency. You're moving into a different phase in your life. You're moving from a spot here where things are ending, where there is no longer going to be this feeling of busting my ass and not seeing results, and you moving into success in your life. It looks good, especially with the Star and Temperance being there. Now, detachment, right? Absolutely. You have to detach yourself from being complacent and being like stuck in situations where you feel like your life and your dreams are passing you by. And definitely detach from these kinds of feelings as well. I hate this damn card, especially for water signs. Yuck. Right? Definitely you need to walk away from that. And I do hope that, this is what is happening here with the Six of Cups being your signifier. Now, in terms of relationships, it is safe for you to love for singles. Absolutely. If you've been through difficulty in the past, it's okay. It's okay. You're not going to continue to see the same difficulties within a new relationship. The only reason why you would is because you're still hanging on to the past. But now is the time for you to clear that up and realize that it is okay to love again and be in a loving situation again. Now, for those of you who are in a relationship, flirt, hell yeah, right? Lighthearted energy, happiness. Especially if you start seeing some positive results, right? And getting the recognition you deserve. And I feel like that's what's going to happen out of this. But, Pisces, again, you have to have confidence in yourself, because you do have the ability to manifest whatever the hell you want.